G'day guys, today we're going to be looking at how to do addition with more than two addends. So our learning intention is that I can use the vertical algorithm to solve addition problems with more than two addends. I'll know I've been successful if I can use the vertical algorithm to solve problems, I show all of my working out to help me keep track, and I can solve problems with multiple addends. So let's have a look at the parts of an addition problem. The first thing I notice is that it's got an addition sign. So this tells me that I'll be adding. Here I can see the equal sign. And here are my addends. These are the numbers that I add together. In this problem, I have three addends. Up the top here is my working out to help me solve the problem. And when all those things come together, I get my answer, which when I'm doing an addition problem, I can call a sum or a total. So let's have a look at this problem. 29 plus 2 plus 18. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at the units column. So here I have 9 plus 2 plus 8. Because I have more than two numbers that I'm adding together, I'm going to see if I can find something to make it a little bit easier. So what I'm going to look for first of all is friends of 10. Now when I look closely I can see a 2 and an 8 which add together to make 10. So I bundle those together and remember that I've done that. The next thing I'm going to do is look at the remaining numbers. So I have a 9. Now I'm going to add the 9 to the 10 that I bundled together previously, and I get the answer of 19. When I look at the place value in 19, I see that 19 has 9 in the units and 1 in the tens. So what I'm going to do to fill out my answer is I'm going to take the 9 from the units and I'm going to go and put it down in my answer column underneath the units. I'm then going to look at the 1 in the tens column and I'm going to bring it across to the next column which I'm going to work on, which in this case is the tens column. I'm then going to add all those numbers together. So looking at those numbers, I now need to add 1 plus 2 plus 1, which equals 4. So I bring that 4 down to the answer column and I have my answer all together, which is 49. Next I'm going to have a look at this problem, 67 plus 46 plus 33. The first thing I'm going to do is look at the units column again, and I'm going to see if I can find any friends of 10. Here I can see that the 7 and the 3 are friends of 10, but they're not next to each other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put circles around them and remember that I've bundled them together. So that's one group of 10. Then I'm going to look and see what I have left, which is a 6. So 10 plus 6, which is 16. I'll pop that in my place value chart just to help me put my answer in. I've got 6 in the units and 1 in the 10. So the units go down into my answer, the 6, and the 1 from my tens goes across to the next column, which again is in the tens column. Next I'm going to add my tens column up. Looking for friends of 10, I can see the 6 and the 4. So I bundle those together and remember that I've done that. Then I'm going to look and see what I have left, which is a 1 and a 3, which add together to make 4. So I'm going to do 4 plus 10, which is 14. Now my units column is 4 and I'm going to go and put that in my answer column where I was working out. The 1 from the tens is going to go across to the next column, which in this case is the hundreds column. Now it's the only number that I've got in the hundreds column, so I'm going to bring it straight down and put it in my answer column. When that all comes together, I get an answer of 146. But I can use this addition problem to solve problems that have multiple addends. So in this case, I've got 5 addends. Looking at the units column, I'm going to have a look and see if I can see any friends of 10. So I see the 6 and the 4, so I'll bundle that together. I can also see the 9 and the 1, and I'll bundle those two together. So now I need to remember that I have 2 bundles of 10. Left over I have the 8, so I'm going to do 20 plus 8, which equals 28. I'll bring the 8 down to the answer column and take the 2 up to the next column. Adding up the tens column, I'm going to again look for friends of 10. Here I can see the 6, the 2 and the 2. That adds together to make 10. Now I'm going to bundle those together so I have less to work with on the next one. So that's one bundle of 10. I can also see the 3 and the 7, which is another bundle of 10, another friend of 10. So I'll bundle those together. So I have 2 bundles of 10 and the 8 left over. So again, my answer is 28. The 8 will come down into the answer column and the 2 will go across, bridging over to the next one, which is the hundreds column. So I've got 2 plus 3 in my hundreds column, which equals 5. Altogether, giving me an answer of 588.